Good evening, everyone. Original Big and One back at it again here in the Battle of Florida for Madden 18. With Sinjeko, who is about to leave after his game, and Skeletron's game, who will face the Redskins probably later on today or Wednesday. But before we get things started, a big shout out to Queso Network and user pick 66 over on Twitch. Thank y'all for the follow. Again, we're trying to get watch time so that I could be affiliate and continue uploading WWE 2K19 Universe because it stopped at SummerSlam. So, gentlemen, good evening. How y'all doing? And Sinjeko, you have a good night seeing as that you're about to leave.
Yes,
Doing
I'm
good.
about to leave, but we won. That's what matters.
Good stuff. Again, links are in the description below to check out Sinjeko, Skeletron, and Devil God, who apparently is back online playing Grand Theft Auto, so who knows? Maybe he will be back in the Battle of Florida. Again.
We shall see. We shall see.
So, dealing with the linebackers, we still have Gruder hurt. Jordan and Lewis Jordan will probably be the middle linebackers again. Wilkerson probably left outside linebacker with Drakeford. And then we got Woodard on the right outside linebacking side. Spillman and of course Crowder are the cornerbacks. And dealing with the division, so taking a look at the standings real quick. Over in the NFL. As a matter of fact, let's just go with AFC. Alright, so AFC. Jacksonville against Njeko's team is at 12-1. We are at 10-2 along with the Dolphins. And to be honest, it really will probably come down to the Dolphins-Wizards game, which is in Week 16. We also have the Steelers at 8-4. A bunch of 7-5 teams with the Ravens, the Chiefs, and the Bengals. Bunch of 5-7 teams with the Broncos, Browns, and Chargers. A bunch of 4-8 teams between the Texans, the Bills, the Jets, and the Patriots. And we have the Raiders and the Titans at 2-10. Over in the NFC, we have Skeletron undefeated at 12-0. The Redskins at 10-2. The Packers at 8-4, and coming from Sinjeko's game, they will probably win the division. We also have Dallas at 7-5, the Seahawks at 6-5-1, a bunch of 6-6 teams, the Falcons, the Giants, or Big Jackals, the Vikings, the 49ers, and the Rams. We had a 5-7-1 team in Arizona, as well as the Bears and the Eagles, the Saints and the Panthers at 3-9, and the Lions at 2-10. Looking at the divisions, Pittsburgh having on, it's basically Pittsburgh's division to lose. Seeing as that the Ravens and the Bengals,
Which we saw
at 7 and
which we
5.
saw Washington have the division to lose the other year, and they choked it away.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's not happening this year. They got the division this year, I think.
Yeah. Over in the AFC South, it really comes down between me and Sinjeko. Who cares about the Texans that we face every week, apparently, and the Titans from Memphis or Nashville.
That team underneath the overpass.
Exactly. Over in the AFC East, we have the Dolphins and nobody else. Nobody else. Oh,
Not a soul.
They're 4-8. I don't care. It's the Dolphins division to lose, and it looks like they're not going to give away the division unless they face me, which it should be fun. Over in the AFC West, last year nobody didn't want to win the division. This year, kind of a case for it. We had the Chiefs, and then the Broncos and Chargers, and then the Raiders, which, is irrelevant. Over in the NFC North.
I'll say this though.
What's that?
If if the Dolphins lose and choke out that division, you should get Goff back in there just solely so he can cut everybody
Yep.
and then retire.
Yep. That's. I don't know. We will see. But again, in the North, it's the Packers division to lose again at 8-4. We have the Vikings 6-6, Bears at 5-7, and the Lions at 2-10. And the South is just Skeletron's team and the rest of the cast, so we'll move on from there. Over in the NFC East, we had the Redskins, the Cowboys at 7-5, the Giants at 6-6, and the Eagles at 5-7. So the Redskins been taking control over the NFC East. And this year in the NFC West, it is now the West that nobody wants to win. We have Seattle at 6-5-1, the Niners at 6-6, Rams at 6-6, and the Cardinals, which you just seen Sancheco face them at 5-7-1. So with that, let's get things started. Dealing with Chocolatey, he needs 112 yards to reach 2,000 for the year. So I will be trying to give him the ball left and right and pound chocolate down your throat.
It's gonna just melt right down.
So where's the classic? There we go. Let's just go 90s Patriots. Alrighty then, let's get things started. Plus, real quick, Sancheco, before you leave, I would like to show you the target passing when we get to offense. Because we talked.
I think I know what you're talking about, where you double click X or the or you hold it, I think.
No, you hold the left trigger, and that'll bring up the passing trajectory, and you can use the left stick to throw in the area where the receiver is probably going to be. So they kind of worked on it, but I think just working on trajectories in general, I think that would be so much better, especially using the left stick.
I mean, situations like that would especially need it for stuff like fade passes.
But that's the thing, because of the AI, because of the programming, they can't even get the fades right.
Yeah.
And it's been like that
Which
for
is
some
sad.
time since. But before the 360 PS3 days.
Probably, yeah. I mean, 2K8. Not 2K. My God, I can't think.
No, you're right. 2K8
All
to some
pro
extent.
football. All pro football had that fade down pat as well as 2K5.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know why they can do it, but Madden can't. I really don't know why. What did they do that was so groundbreaking, so just insane, that can't be done today? With better technology, with better equipment, with better understanding, and with more money. I don't get it.
Yeah, what was it? 40 billion just from Madden MUT alone.
Look, that almost is they ain't hurt. I can't say, oh well, we don't make enough money to be able to support franchise.
Oh shit!
You could literally fund an entire department solely from MUT's earnings.
starting off good there. Another one in the first quarter.
He's every bit of what you described.
And probably have money left over.
Too simplistic, but right now for him, it's
Lots of money left over
that's what he's
at
doing
that.
really, really well. And he's
I don't want to
doing
hear
the
that
offensive
bullshit.
backfield.
Looking to throw on second down.
All I'm gonna say is, if people want to spend money to pretend there's some badass online, to pretend their stick skills are as good as a real pro, then more power to them.
I think your skip skills are as good as Madden allows you to be. So good.
Yeah. I'm just saying that, whether it's 2K, whether it's EA, if you're spending money to make your career player better, or your MUT team, or your ultimate team, or some variation of the word ultimate team better, and the problem isn't with the game, it's with you. If you can't beat me with your team as it is, you beating me with some overpowered fucking quote-unquote god team, it makes no sense, and it doesn't make any difference. It doesn't mean you're a better player. It doesn't mean, oh my god, since I got more money than you, I'm better than you. It means that you are a cop-out. You take shortcuts in life.
Oh, you couldn't block, you
and this
idiot!
Is the exact same. That's enough for me. I need to go to bed.
Yeah, real quick,
So I can get ready for work in the morning.
Yeah, let me show you real quick. So, let's do a drive trail. Alright, so we are looking for brutally. And again, when I press left trigger, you set up the marker. And that's a pick, so. Which is why I don't use it. So, there you go.
I got you. Well, thank you anyway.
Yeah, not a problem.
I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
They start the drive on the ground.
Ah, shit.
And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen,
Oh, that's an incomplete, okay.
I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of
Alright, you fellas have a good night.
You too. Take care.
This is a terrific
Alright, man, you catch y'all tomorrow.
very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
Later, stream. Y'all be easy. You stay well, stay safe, and stay healthy. Said Jacko out.
Run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
God damn it. There we go. Okay.
As he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw. Blankenship.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up fourth. And Bryant's kick is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Alright, let me get back to running the damn ball.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the
Oh, and you can't block, really?
See what happens. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Evans looking to throw on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
There we go.
Because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better. And I'm
really?
keeping an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
11 yards for number 11.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic.
Ah, shit.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And the big meat on the D-line. We'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. To throw again. Evans looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Price. Stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Now Evans from the gun on third down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when
Nah,
you're
that's not good.
Stature, you have
F
to be
it.
a little bit more precise throwing it.
Get that block. There we go.
With the bigger targets.
Looking for a seam, but
All right, who's hurt?
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Alright, so looking for Hardwick, and then maybe Brutally. We will see.
Back to throw is Evans. To throw on second down. This will be caught just inside the 10. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense, so you got to be good with communication, don't you?
Oh, got him.
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. It's the fullback. His third touchdown now on the year.
That's right, my slow-ass fullback of 96 speed. and 93 acceleration.
Nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this.
And see, there you go, Sanjeko. I jumped.
These plays all week in practice. Put them to good use.
Continue to jump.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through.
From Knockout Was Taken, how you doing? Hope everything's going well with you. Hope you're staying safe, and as always, washing hands and washing asses. Oh, lovely. Alright, let's get Buck Gallen. Touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. Back to throw now on second.
Ah, good catch.
Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. So those are the numbers for Gronk in last week's outing. 4 catches, 52
Again, I have to watch that man.
Able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
Looking to throw. Blankenship.
I'll take that.
Behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
You know I love football. You know I love the game.
Hey, I think that's a penalty, ref.
Time in December, you know I'm wearing multiple coats. So I just wonder about the guys on the field with all the great gear that they have. Do they have enough on, or do they have too much on? Because sometimes that can affect you trying to carry the ball.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And a week ago, as you get a look at the numbers, well over 100 yards, he was on fire.
Hey, have your attention. Shut up!
Obviously, the offensive
Just
line
read
was
it.
on fire. All the guys who were trying to assist him. But you know who else was? The play caller. Because his ego totally got out of the way, and he kept calling the plays that were working over and over, and they really didn't stop him.
Now the challenge, can they duplicate it? Oh, he's got a little danger.
There we go. Ah, damn it.
He gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
But they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Alright, let's keep running the damn ball. See if this lock-in actually works. Get it? There we go.
On the toss. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein
It
in at
kinda
the line
worked.
of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big
There we go.
and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that.
You mean kind of like that?
That's for sure. And then you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling feints and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. 1 quarter down here on a frigid December night. 7-3 the score. And we'll return to Foxborough after this. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Orlando in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. And he'll give it here to his
I should have just kept straight.
Get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
From Youngin X3, what's your gamer tag, sir? I'm speaking to you right now. You're looking at my gamer tag. There you go. Hope you're doing well.
The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Evans. And it's caught. Touchdown. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover him? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You going to yell at me? You go cover him.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Alright, so hopefully we can keep the pressure on the offensive line.
This is taken at the 3.
You can just send the house, bring everybody.
And now out come the Patriots. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 2nd down, Hill, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
All right, good 3 and out.
Here's Ryan Allen now.
Hopefully I could get better protection on the punt.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And it's taken in at the
Oh, what the?
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And that will come
All
to
right.
offense as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
All right, let me see.
Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Well, let's do an NFL drive.
Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his
Again,
way
looking
to
for a
inside,
Hogan in
making
the
that
end,
play
so
happen. No gain for
maybe
the
Gene,
offense,
depending
but
on if
play for the
Gene's open.
defense.
Evans now looking to throw on second down. The throw left side complete to Hogan. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Looking to throw. Evans got his man complete over the middle.
Hey, look at that. He held on.
He's going to have the first down at about the 38. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
All right, 3rd and 2. Again, I kind of want to do the blast again.
And there's a run to be happy with.
You know what? Let's do the blast, and if not, we'll probably go for it on 4th down.
The ball to a back.
The offense on 3rd down.
Seeing as that.
No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. Here it's 3rd and 2. And to give this time to the tailback.
Yeah, we're going for it.
Be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
Yep.
I would agree with
Blame
that.
my offensive line.
They have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting
Ah, shit. I threw it straight to him again.
Intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
They'll run. This is Hill. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Did I take Gronk out?
Another example of how the defense.
Where is he? There he is. Oh shit, yeah, I did. Damn. Alrighty then. There you go.
Is winning this game really at the point of attack. The offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking, but you've got to help them get some confidence.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Here's Ryan Allen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line.
Go. Go, LaFell. Damn it.
He had one man to beat. It takes a touch.
That was my fault. I should have just kept straight.
And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. comes the offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Send me to Orlando, please.
Don't be so soft. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense.
Alright, so again, I'm looking for Hogan. Maybe Price, depending on what the strong safety will do. Press the damn wrong button again.
Size lead, not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion, probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
And his kick is good. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down right around the 26. So out now comes the offense back onto the field.
No, I kind of just want to go to halftime. Make some adjustments. And hopefully some better blocking.
Second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats, but really should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Looking to throw. Evans. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The offense on third down tonight, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Evans. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Here's Evans on 1st and 10. It's a short
Good job getting the block.
Takes this one down all the way near the 30. Give him 30 yards there. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Now a handoff here.
Oh, you damn right.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great.
And I want to give it all to you. Yeah, right on.
And that'll give them a 2-score lead here. Looking ahead, they just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, It almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Shift together here from the D-line. They begin the drive with Hill. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast to Orlando.
Nope.
Now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Oh, good job getting the block.
Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop him.
Oh, look at that hole.
And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Oh, Gene, if you would have held on to that block
He gets it down to about the 39.
for about a second longer.
With a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. From the shotgun.
Oh, really? You couldn't get that block?
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 10.
Wait for it. There it is.
Evans. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
extra point attempt to come here. And the lead is up to 18 now. A drive that time of 6 plays. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
All right, let's continue to bring more pressure to Blankenship.
Chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And, you know,
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
the amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Nope. Going nowhere.
Like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Good 3 and out.
They didn't get it, but boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Let's take it inside his own 40. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return.
All right, how many yards does he need? No, not Philly G. I'm talking about Chocolatey.
They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone.
Oh, come on, Buck Allen.
This one goes nowhere.
94, okay.
On the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
This was boxing. You think maybe they would have thought about stopping this one because this defense has been bruised, it's been battered, but this is why they keep the fight going, right? They just got done with a really nice play, showing they still got a little bit left, don't they?
Haven't had many plays that they can clip, put in the film room, and smile about, but hey, there's one.
Clip and save.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
All right, let me see. Well, we can do Miami.
So now at 3rd and 6.
Again, really depends on
It's a dime look, 6 DBs.
what Price or Ethan Gibson will do. We will probably go for 4th down if we don't make it. And again, we're at the 50, so.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete.
Okay.
That's Price. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed, I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light
Oh, there it is.
don't you?
And he has the record. He is over 2,000 yards for the season. You damn right. And that deserves a celebration in itself.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night.
It's sensational, baby. And I want to give it all to you.
You damn right.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. this time to the tailback. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
I'm wondering, partner, if they might need to sub him out for a play or two, because after that long run he just had on the previous play, he might not have all of his breath back.
Yeah, and they went right back to that well. Different result. Second down following the run.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Evans looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hogan. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here, and just load up for it and see what happens.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They come up in an offset eye.
Ah, shit.
Evans dances by him, and he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Just a little bit.
All right, well, you're done for the day. So, all right, let's get Ballo in. Give him some playing time. Let's also switch the middle linebackers of Hart and Jordan.
A rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Has he shown him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
To throw on 2nd down. Blankenship.
Oh, damn it. Parada, you should have come back into the inside.
Down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down.
And from Gucci Gang 808, sir, I don't speak emoji. You know, use your grammar. Like some type of, you know, creep or something like that. Like a weirdo.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now a 10th carry for Hill. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Off play action. Blankenship. He's going to let one go deep for Parker.
Good job breaking that up.
Can't hang on. Would have been a nice
Good job,
catch.
Spillman.
Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Here's Ryan Allen now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
All right, let's run out the clock.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter break.
Again, continue to run with The chocolate man.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Now a handoff here to his
Oh, if you would have held on to it a little longer.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be third down. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Let's go.
And now here's a carry heading left. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. It's a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
I didn't mean to call it that, but okay, let's just adjust.
Third down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he's going to find Hogan here, complete. A gain of 8 and a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing.
Get the block. There we go. And again, Buck Allen, he should have held on a little bit longer.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
All right, third down. So
Situation when you're up in the fourth quarter,
I haven't used the cross track in a minute.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Ah, shit.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Price. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up first and goal. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it.
Oh, go chocolatey.
And He will take this
You
one
damn
in
right.
for a touchdown.
And that's a penalty.
A great effort there with touchdown number 2 in the game.
It's sensational, baby. Right. And I want to give it all to you.
Played a pivotal
Yeah, right
role
on.
with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive and a 9-yard run on the end of it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
All right, here we go. Mike 21, Mike 21. No. Check. Patriots.
Looking to throw on second down. Blankenship. They set up the screen to Hill. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 1st and 10, Blankenship. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
That's what I'm talking about.
Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Blankenship. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
And again, good job, Spillman.
Here's Ryan Allen now, standing just about on his own goal line. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is brought in at the 21.
Ah, damn it.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards.
Alright, who's hurt? Ah, Glover. Damn it. Alright, so let's get the body count to 2. And then, damn.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to...
Whoa, shoot. Let's go for 200.
I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
Here we go.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the
Ah, that was my fault. I should have kept back to the inside.
short yardage runs and goes to one of those.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. They'll set up a throw. And he will find his man. That's Hogan complete.
Should have just ran straight, but no. What the? I thought Glover was out with a hip puncher. Why is he on the man? Alright.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to
Oh, damn it. I should have dove.
extra time, extra plays, really hurts the team on defense.
A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Brendan, every great running backs coach that I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision.
Ah, jeans then.
Consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission. I think
you took the words right out of my... this will be...
Alright, Skeletron, you have a good one, sir. I'll see you for, hopefully, your string against Washington. But take care, sir.
Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
Shit.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it.
Good job with the tackle, Gene.
To the 22-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. To throw on 2nd down. Blankenship. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back.
Thank you.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
And good job, Hoffman. Alright, let's bring the heat.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Now let's go.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw.
Nope.
And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Here's Ryan Allen now. He's been terrific so far. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Kneel, you want me to kneel? Huh? No, I kind of want to go for 200 with running chocolate, so.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Oh, we're 11 yards away. Come on now.
Second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Oh, come on. You couldn't get that block.
A big hit. Knocked down sideways at the 33. And with just inside 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh, I think I got it. Oh, was a yard short. Damn it.
41. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch, though.
Yay, we lost.
Something special about games played in the snow because the element of surprise really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball, if someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere, and all of a sudden it just changes the course of things. But a big shout out to our crew to make sure that we were comfortable up here, as comfortable as one could be. In these elements, they took care of us and made sure we were dressed properly.
So for our visitors, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.
Oh, that should be fun.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
Alright, I need to do something with Evans because, yeah, throwing picks is not going to be good, especially in the postseason. As it exits me back to the main menu, I mean, why, you know what? Alrighty then. One new injury as a whole. And that is my left tackle with a abdominal tear, so he will be out for the remainder of the regular season. Derek Gruder comes back next week, and Alan Randall will be back in 2 weeks. So we need to make some adjustments to the offensive line. How about we move Bayer? Yeah, let's move Bayer to left tackle. Let me do that. Alright, so we had Bayer, and then Buck Allen touchdown. And then Beckham, Brock, Conklin, and Morrow. Alright, let's also go through scouting and how terrible scouting is this year. So we completed, no we haven't. We're going to complete it tonight. So DJ Massey, maybe. Walker Tyson, maybe. Shedrick Mack, there we go. Gotta get the enunciation right. Teddy Klein. And alrighty then, so all of these strong safeties are scouted. Free safeties, we haven't finished Alan Hale. So Hale Allen. Anthony Minari or McNary. And then Cedric Gator. Alright, we are going to finish Travatus or Tabatus Hurst. So we're going to finish him next week in week 15. We also need to have more cornerbacks because, yeah, so much fun. And really appreciate everybody that tuned in and checked me out. Again, a big thank you again over on Twitch for, there we go. So again, big shout out to Queso Network and user pick 666. Myself and Queso Network may be doing NCAA 14 in the future. But until then, this is Original Biggie One. I will be back. Hopefully with more of the Battle of Florida. Hopefully with NCAA 14. Dealing with WWE 2K Universe. That is over on YouTube. It will be live streamed tomorrow. Continuing the road to WrestleMania, starting with the Royal Rumble. But y'all have a good night. Take care. And as always, wash your hands. Wash your ass. Big shout out to Gucci Gang 808. Sir, use your words. Youngin X3, which I didn't see any invitations or messages. And big shout out to Knockout Was Taken. My apologies. I need to go to sleep. Till then, Obi-Wan out.